All right, guys, so this is our liver enzyme makeup lab. Step 1 says to collect a plate and divide it into 5 sections and label it. Okay, so I have my plate labeled. Section 1 is going to be raw liver. We're going to add water. Section 2, we're going to have raw liver with peroxide. Section 3, we're going to have lemon juice, liver that's been soaked in lemon juice with peroxide. And then number 4 is going to have cooked liver with peroxide. And then number 5, we're going to leave blank until we need it later in the procedure. Okay, so then step 2, place a piece of raw liver into sections 1 and 2, and then the lemon juice in section 3, and the cooked liver in section 4. All right, so here's my raw liver. Come here, Morgan. Can you hold the video? Can you hold the phone? Thank you. All right, so here's my raw liver. So we're going to put 1 piece of raw liver right here, and 1 piece of raw liver right here. Okay. All right. This liver has been soaking in lemon juice for about 2 days, and we know lemon juice is an acid, so basically this liver's been treated with acid. So we're going to put it right there. Okay. And this is all chicken liver. This liver has been cooked, and it was cooked in the microwave, so you can see it has a little different texture. So we've cooked that liver. Okay. All right, so guys, now the next step, it tells us to add a drop of water to the liver in section 1 and record your observations in the chart below. So here's the chart. So that you need to kind of scroll down till you get to the chart. And watch what happens when we add water. So this is water from the sink, and we're just going to add it to this raw liver. And if you notice, no bubbling, nothing really happens. Okay, so this is our control, just to see. Right now, peroxide is a poison. And as you read in the paragraph at the top, this poison will do damage to your cells. So you have to be able to break it from something that's poisonous into something that is not poisonous, which is oxygen gas and liquid water. So we're going to take some peroxide, and we're going to add it to this raw liver right here. Okay, so when I add it, you can see clearly there's lots of bubbling happening. And that's telling me that the enzyme is actually working. So the enzyme is breaking this poison into oxygen gas and water. Okay, so in the raw liver, that enzyme's working really good. Now, lemon juice. Right, so basically this liver's been soaked in acid. So we're gonna see if the enzyme's still working. So add some peroxide, nothing bubbles. So the enzyme was working here because we see lots of bubbles. But here, it's not working because the pH has damaged the enzyme. It's denatured it. The enzyme is the wrong shape and it's not working anymore. So this liver that's been soaked in lemon juice would be poisoned. Okay, let's see what about this one. Now the cooked liver, we heated it up really, really high heat, and it turned into cooked liver, and we're gonna add peroxide to this one. Again, no bubbles, meaning that temperature or high heat also makes the enzyme not work. Okay, now our next procedure says move the liver from section 2 into section 5 and add more peroxide. All right, so guys, we're gonna take this liver, and I'm using my toothpick, so I'm not touching it, okay, into section 5. So this is like a clean section, and we're gonna add more peroxide. All right. Okay, more bubbles. That means the enzyme's still working. And the more peroxide I add, the more it bubbles. Because the enzyme can be used over and over and over again. So every time it comes in contact with the peroxide, which is poison, it's gonna bubble. Okay. All right. So guys, the last thing you have to do is answer the questions below. So make sure that you have filled in your table with what happened in the lab, and then answer your discussion questions. Remember, raw liver with water, nothing happened. Raw liver with peroxide, lots of bubbles. Lemon juice, no bubbles. Cooked liver, no bubbles.